Hello everybody, Iain Robson here. Welcome to Cherry Hill. So, in light of the errors we had on Paradise Hills, we switched over to Cherry Hill. Very similar concept, made by Stevie once again. We seem to like the Stevie maps, and it's a good map. We like it. It's huge though. The fields are pretty enormous. So, anyways, today we are joined by Louie, Honey, Spudboy, and myself, of course. There's Honey right there. We're going to do a little bit of chaffing today. This is the John Deere 8600i. This mod's been around for a little bit now. Apparently it's got Illinois plates on it. I don't know if this is based in Illinois, but we'll go for that. So, there you have it. Before I forget, I just want to say thank you very much once again to all my patrons. I really appreciate what you guys do for me. And, yeah, just want to say thanks again, guys. Really appreciate it. Anyways, let's do some chaffing. So I don't know if Honey's going to be able to... Oh, there he goes. I had to double check that I was ready to go. Alright, so we're going to do a little bit of chaffing. This is a little bit of straw that we... I didn't personally, but it was put down from the combines, obviously. And I think it was wheat. Was this wheat straw in field 1 here? Or barley?
That's wheat.
I guess, there is a difference between it. If you look at the texture, I think there's one's darker, I think.
Yeah, there is a little bit of... I noticed that between the barley on field 2 and the wheat straw. Yeah, it's got a little different texture, a little different color.
I don't know, like some maps will actually have like an oat windrow as well, which looks even a bit different as well. So, as you can probably tell, I'm on Discord again.
We should do oats.
I don't know if we have a seeder for oats though.
Yeah, we do. I think, doesn't the horse one that we have, the in-game one, isn't it, do oats?
It might do, yeah, I don't know. I have to double check that now.
I was flipping through there the other day, and I think I seen oat and rye in it.
Oh, okay, I have to double check that then. I gotta put my streamer mode on here, one sec. There we go. I don't know if you guys can tell. You probably can't tell the difference, but I can.
Yeah, I can.
Oh,
I didn't know there was a difference.
There is a difference, in fact. If you were going to use streamer mode, it takes off the little beep sound and whatnot. Or when people come into the channel and leave the channel. It's more just...
Nice.
Yeah, it's really slick if you're streaming or recording. Good. I don't mind the beeping. I'm used to it from TeamSpeak and Ventrilo back in the day too, so... That's going a ways back, though. I don't know. Might be too old for you guys.
Nope, I use Vent.
Sure is.
And there used to be before that around, depending on what, when you played, there may have been Mumble around. I think Mumble's still around now, but I don't know how many people use it. Alright, so, just doing a little bit of chaffing, like I said. And
Hashtag bring back Mumble.
Hashtag bring back Mumble. I don't think it was really good for like...
No thanks.
Yeah, it was really good. I think we used it, when I played EVE Online, we used to use it for big operations. Because you'd have like 1,000 people in the TeamSpeak sort of thing, or in the chat, which was just ridiculous.
Yeah, that would be a little overwhelming.
Yeah, like it was awesome though. If you've ever played EVE Online, when you get some good ops like that, it's awesome. You have like an epic battle in the middle of like the market center, and it's just like, okay, let's take out everything. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, going back to EVE Online days, man, that's going back a long time now. Back in, when would that be? Not 5 years ago? Maybe five-ish years ago? Something along those lines. I used to play with so many accounts all at the same time, too. It was craziness. A lot of fun.
Joyce goes quiet when Iain's recording.
What's that, sorry?
What's Bud?
Seems to be a lot more quiet when Iain's recording.
I'm quieter?
Everyone's quieter.
Because everyone... I don't know. Maybe it's something to do with knowing that it will be recorded. I don't know.
Could be.
Mm-hmm.
Lou, you can actually increase
What?
the book width to 4.2 meters on that unit.
Hang on, Iain.
Roger.
Sorry, I was just in cab there, so wasn't looking around for you. But
Yeah, I couldn't go any faster for some reason.
put your four-wheel drive on, I guess. I don't know. If it isn't already, I guess.
You said 4.2, right?
Yep.
That's what the pH is at?
No, working with.
Oh, I was going to say, I was like, what? You can just copy his course, though. And if you're going to do... Well, I guess that's just the sugar beet harvester, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I almost... I'm tempted to put the Homer DLC on the server, but that means everyone needs to get that one, though. And
I've got it.
Got it.
I think most people do.
I do not, but I can get it Thursday.
Yeah, I don't think I will, just because that means everyone does have to get it, but it... considering how often you guys do sugar beets, it might be nice.
Well, I was planning on getting it anyways. I just haven't got it yet.
And it was on sale not too long ago.
When?
It was part of the... what is it called? Home Interactive Publisher sale on Steam.
Well, I did not know that.
Gotta keep on top of these things. It doesn't. I guess if you're not looking out for it, you don't really notice them. But it was totally on
That's
sale.
what I got you for.
Yeah, yeah. I will keep it. I'll keep that in mind in the future, though. I will keep it in my wish list, or not my wish list, by my is there any deal file.
I try. I just I haven't been on Steam for a while.
Yeah, I don't know. I always have. Well, the program I'm talking about is like it keeps track of like games that are on your wish lists of various like digital platforms. Like it has GOG, it's got Steam, it's got Humble Bundle, I think maybe too wish lists. I can't remember, but it's got all of them. And basically just can send you a notification when one of them's on sale or something from your wish list is on sale. It's rather convenient if you're looking for something specific. Like that's why I knew Dirt Rally was on sale, but I didn't pick it up just because I have Project Cars and I don't play Project Cars very often, so I was like, Farm Sim, American Truck Sim, Project Cars, and Dirt Rally.
Dirt Rally, is that the one where you can do I can't even think what it's called.
Rally racing?
Well, yeah, but don't they have like give me a second, it'll come to me.
Alright.
Demolition Derby.
No, not that one. Not as far as I know, at least. I'm fairly certain it doesn't because it's like a simulation-ish. Like you might be thinking one of the Dirt series, but not Dirt Rally.
NFL.
Alright, so we're gonna go do a little bit of waiting right here and wait for Tony to come back.
Someone needs to redo this trailer array so it fills right up properly like in real life.
Yeah, like you have. So like usually in real life though, you have it so like it's coming over the sides though, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah, and then if you spill some, you're like, oh no, it's not like I have like thousands of acres or whatever, tons of straw out there and chaff out there, or hay, whatever you're chopping, whatever you want to call it.
Crashed the demo derby.
Well, we try not to spill any, but like you could fit another quarter in here, you know.
Yeah, you try to maximize what you got, right?
Pretty much.
I'm assuming you've seen Grassmen on YouTube.
No.
If you like Chaffing, definitely check it out. They do some cool stuff. I think they're based out of Ireland. If you know if they're from Ireland or not, in the comment, leave me a comment below with where they're from.
Okay. Maybe. I don't know. I can't remember.
I think it's Ireland. Not sure though, but they do some really cool stuff. I don't.
Normally, by the time you get towards the edge of the paddock, it's compacted down a bit anyway.
Yeah, but it's really cool. If you want to check out their channel, I'll put a link in the top right-hand corner. If I haven't done it yet, leave me a comment below. They have a cool little channel.
Definitely need a bigger trailer.
A trailer for sugar beets?
Yeah, it'd be nice if we had the big red crimpy.
We could arrange that. Spud, do you think we should arrange that?
Yeah, we could.
Do you like the semi one, or you mean just the other one?
No, just the one we can pull behind with the tractor. That way we can use it for about anything.
Are we going to put this in a stack, or are we just going to put it in the storage?
I just put chaff in the silage bin yesterday.
Yeah, it's a 50%, 52% fermented now. I mean, there's another bunker we could use if we wanted to.
And we still got like 190,000 in the storage. I'd say put it in storage for right now.
Yep, sounds like a plan. All right, so
Rightio. Do we have the real? Do we have it where it like rots or whatever?
you mean the BG or fire silo extension? No.
Yeah.
So we just have easy mode silage right now. Well, I don't know. It's easier than what I'm used to doing, at least. But the fire silo extension is a really cool mod,
definitely.
though. If you've never used it before, I definitely recommend checking that one out, because it adds a lot of functionality to the game. Like, one of the cool things you can do with it is you can make TMR with your bunkers, which is really neat. So I try to do that every now and then. It's not easy.
One thing I'm sort of wondering is if we can dump grains and silage on the ground in FF17, does that mean we can make a stack anywhere?
I guess so.
Yeah, seems like it.
Like, we have that capability already in FS15 and 13 for that matter. We did. Just need a mod. It's, what do they call it? Tip trigger or something like that.
Yeah.
So like a lot of people do that with sugar. Like in real life, people do that with sugar beets all the time. They'll just put it in a huge stack and come by with like what do they call those things? Europa Tiger or something, I think it's called. But yeah, they actually have those.
Yeah, I think Daggerwin had one in a video once where it was pretty cool, but it like glitched his game out and deleted some of his vehicles and stuff like that.
Reasons why I've never used it. You get the in FS13. They used to have the bunker mouse, which was really cool, actually. All right, let's go take a look at what's going on over there. I don't know where is he coming back? Oh, he's almost back anyway. So I was gonna go take a look, jaunt around what's going on, but I'm like, he's almost back. So I shan't do that because I have a habit of just kind of like abandoning something for a bit and then coming back to it. Which is why that one time I put that video out where I did the whole field all in one video. I think it was like, I don't know how long it was. I think it was like 2 hours or something. Was it 2 hours? No, it couldn't have been that long. But it was fairly long. Anyways, long enough. Let's just say that. But it was a lot of fun. I hadn't done that in a while. I don't think I had done something like that.
Bud, you gonna grab the crimpy?
Since I don't know when it would be. It's already been grabbed. New trailer is reset at the main point. Farm.
Sweet.
Man, there's a lot of trees on this map.
Yep, a bunch of them needs to be cut down around the fields.
We do have a chipper around here. We do actually. I did upload a new chipper to them. I did upload a new chipper to the server. It's like a chipper stump grinder type thing. I'm not sure how it works. Not 100% sure how it works. Whoa. But it does seem to be a pretty cool little thing. I'll show you it in a second here. I'll get to the end of this pass and I'll show you what it looks like. But it's a neat little chipper. Is there a storage point at the beef sales area? Like just no, that's the main farm. Never mind. I was thinking there's something a closer storage point, but I don't think there is here. From field 1.
Main farm's the closest by the look of it.
Yeah, it seems that way.
Uh-oh. What happened to Spud?
Uh-oh. May have went for dinner or something.
Yeah, it is, 7:30, so
7:30.
I bet he did.
Yeah. Alright. Hopefully we can finish this field in time. I don't know what's going to happen, but we'll give it a go at the very least. Wait for Honey there a little bit. Don't want to get too overzealous in my driving here. I'm used to course. Well, usually with course play, I would just like keep driving and driving, just don't even stop, just because it'll eventually catch up anyway. So But when it's somebody actually driving it beside you, it's a bit different because you kind of have to like adjust.
Well, I've been on since about 4 a.m., so I figure, take a leave.
Okie doke. Have a good night, Spud. Talk to you later, man, eh?
Later, Spud.
See you, Spud.
Yeah, I'll tune in. I'm just going to watch the dinner. Take care, guys.
Okie doke.
Denver.
Denver, good buddy. That's all I can think about when I hear 10-4. Either that or it would be, what's the other thing you hear?
We got a con.
Exactly, yeah. Oh man, that's a funny song though. I think there was a Rubber Duck Mack truck actually that we could have that you could get in. You can get it in FS15 still, but you can get it in FS13.
All right, well, I'm going to get him going up north and south way instead of like we were doing, and I'll start unloading him, hire worker.
Roger that.
Roger.
But yeah, that was kind of one of the things you could do. You could get, at least in the older games. I think you can get an FS15 too. I think I took a look at it at one point, so... Although I've never, I didn't like it as much as some of their trucks. Like the truck I like right now is actually the cat truck I'm using in Oklahoma. That's a pretty slick little truck actually. There are kind of a few variations of it as well. There's the one I'm using, and there's ones without the triaxle in there as well. But they're pretty similar for the most part. I do find it a bit strange how it's got like the really dark windows in it. You can't see my hands, but my hands are going like dark windows like in front of my face. But I don't know, it's nice, but let's say that. I don't know if I can move the steering wheel. I find like the steering wheel is like a little bit too like far away. Like I'd have to be like reaching out with my hands to like actually hit that steering wheel.
Sorry.
I took that corner a little bit wide, so. Guess we really
I was
should.
gonna make it try them on the inside of you.
Okay. I guess we really should have got that headland first there, eh? Instead of keep driving over it all the time.
Yeah, if you want.
What we'll do is we'll go on this pass, and then we'll go to the far path, like the farthest lane, on the left-hand side there, and we'll get that windrow out of there.
Alright.
But this is something that a lot of people like to do on servers. It's actually a lot of fun because it's, you know, having 2 people, 3 people, 4 people. It's actually a lot of fun because it makes the process go a lot faster. Like usually what will happen is you'll have one person driving the forward harvester like I am, for example, and you have one person unloading and vice versa, whatnot. So it can be a lot of fun. With corn, it's a bit like you go through a bit more. There's a bit more material being passed through the machine, so you need more people to unload it. But overall, I don't know. I think I want to say that it is. It's, I don't know. I think you get more with hay, for example, and corn rather than straw. Like straw isn't something that's typically chaffed either. Oops, lower it down there. Straw isn't something that's typically chaffed either. So it's, I don't know, in terms of like nutritional content for animals, it's not the greatest as far as I understand. So some people use it like in dire situations. I don't know. So if you know when straw would be chaffed or chopped like this right now, you let me know. I'd be kind of curious. I know Farmer John...
Probably should grab a weight on the front of this, shouldn't I, with this scrimpy trailer?
Oh yeah, definitely. There's a few OEB weights kicking around. There's a few Fent weights kicking around too.
I've got them. There's 4, looks like 4 weights. I've put them in here in the where the tractor's storage is.
Yeah, I saw that. Looks nice. Doing a good job keeping that clean.
Well, I know it helps with the FPSs in the yard, keeping everything put away.
Yeah, definitely. All right, we're gonna get this pass. I don't know. Only's gonna be full by the time we get to the end there. You're full.
I am.
I'll get set up for the next pass there, and then I'll come back.
Righty-o.
All right, so let's take a look around. I'll be back in a sec. See if there's anything that needs to be done while I wait. I'll be back in a sec. All right, so Honey has made it back here. We're just continuing on our legacy. I don't know why I want to say legacy. Continuing with the little bit of chaffing here. We only have, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 windrows, and I think there may be some at the other end too. I'm not sure. What we'll do is we'll finish these 5 windrows, I think, and then I'll stop recording for sure. But we will finish that off camera. Because the problem with chaffing is it can take a rather long time, depending on what you're doing, and depending how you have it set up. But this forage harvester seems to get dirty awfully fast, though. Not a bad little display there of how the straw gets picked up. It's not too bad. It's not like I think there was one that we used to have where you could see it like it would actually go like over the actual auger itself, which was really neat to watch. But I forget which one it was now. Maybe it's the easy. No, I don't think it's the easy flow. Maybe it's one of the Krone ones. But I think the nice thing about this particular forage harvester is the fact that I think the header is actually a bit bigger than other ones. If I had to guess.
Thanks for this trailer, by the way. Thing's working great.
Not a problem, sir. Yeah, so I think this header is actually a bit wider. Let me just double check here. How big is this header on this guy right here? On the John Deere, the header is unknown. Okay, we can find out real quick then. 4.4 meters apparently. And what about the in-game header? Let's say the Krone is 3 meters. Yeah, so it's a bit bigger than the Krone. And what about the oh, there's only the Krone? Why do I where's the New Holland one? Where's the New Holland one? Or is there not one? I can't remember. Am I scrolling through this too fast? Oh, I'm on the server, that's why. Whoops. I was like, where the heck is it? On the server. Don't have that one on the server. That's why you don't have it, Iain. Right. Yes, that's right. Ugh, jeez. I forgot these things, but I think this is a bigger header than most of the headers. And it's a nice model too, actually. They did a really good job on this. They may have taken from the actual Krone or the New Holland, for instance. It could have been one or the other.
How's that field over there? Is the levels?
In terms of pH, it's 6.6 pH, which isn't too bad. Probably could put lime down still. N is at 5, PK is at 2, so it's going to need N and PK as well as lime, it looks like.
I sprayed PK on this game day, so it should go up when we advance time.
Okay, so that means we shouldn't do anything else in the field. Gotcha.
I think just N and probably like lime, you said.
Yeah, 6.6 isn't too bad. Like, it's going to go down. I have to double check what the actual decrease is. I think it's like 0.5 or something.
And the moisture is what, 57?
57 right now, yeah. Yeah, so I don't know. Depends how you play with soil mod. Like some people, I like to try and like optimize the field before I plant, but it doesn't always work that well.
Spud and I got talking yesterday. I think our plan is to keep the seed masters going. We're going to use field 2 just for like seed masters, and then field. Wait a minute, am I getting confused? No, field 1 for the seed master, and field 2 we're going to use for like selling a crop.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Since it's a large field, we put canola in there, try to make some money.
Money, money, money.
Money!
Just so you know.
Money!
That's both on camera now.
Roger.
Oh, that's awesome. Good old. I think that's every time I say that, I think of Brian from Family Guy. I think that's what I remember at least. I don't know if that's originally from or not, but that's what I remember it from. Looks like there's a great demand at the high grain place.
Roger.
All right, so we're back here, and I'm driving the forage wagon now, and Honey's driving the forage harvester, and just having the ball here. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but like forage harvesting is one of the. I really enjoy it. I don't do it with straw very often, just because you get like a crazy amount of straw. And whoops, switch around all my cruise control features. I don't do it very often with straw, just because you do get like a ton of straw usually. But I prefer like with grass is what I like. I think there was one map. What map was that called? I'm trying to think now. It's the one where I did like OLF style farming. So I did a little bit of that, but that wasn't forage harvesting though. That was baling. And I was selling the bales for a killing. I think it was 1,400 a bale or something like that. Ah well. I don't know, but I don't think in North America, like at least in Ontario, what I tend to see a lot more is forage harvesting. I don't think I've ever seen it chop. I've never seen them chop straw like that.
That tractor kind of struggles keeping up sometimes, eh? And
yeah, it definitely does. I don't know why, but it's the hill it does it. Like when it's going downhill, it seems to be fine, but
yeah.
Need more power. I'll start my Jeremy Clarkson power. I don't know if you know who Jeremy Clarkson is, but that's what he says.
Nope.
Oh, I sure do.
Alright.
Everybody knows who Jeremy Clarkson is.
Louis doesn't.
Surely he knows. From Top Gear?
Nope, never seen it.
Now, there you go. Some people have never seen Top Gear. It's not for everybody.
No, I watch a lot of TV, but it's one I don't watch.
Do you like car shows?
Your shows, like Canadian?
No, car shows. Like Car and Driver or Muscle Car Garage.
Oh, I thought you said R, like OOUR.
And I would be asking stuff like, do you watch CBC and like The Hour?
I watch a few Canadian shows that are on, like ABC. I watched Rookie Blue.
Rookie Blue? What the heck was that?
It was filmed out of Ontario, Toronto. Hell, I can't remember. Excuse me on that. I can't remember.
Somewhere in Canada.
Yeah, I can't remember, but yeah, they filmed out of Canada. It was a pretty good show.
In a far distant land called Canada, they recorded a show called Rookie Blue. Oh, goodness. Gotta have some fun sometimes, right? Anyways, Honey and I are going to finish this field off camera. Hope you enjoyed the chat.
Shows that are filmed up in Canada.
Indeed they are. So we're going to finish...
It's a lot cheaper.
We're going to finish this off camera. And hope you enjoyed the chaffing. It's something I don't do very often, especially on the server.
Are you implying that Canadian actors are worthless?
No, I'm just saying that
goodness.
The U.S. has moved their operations into Canada because, like, taxing and stuff. Well, I don't know if taxes are cheaper, but I know it's cheaper to film there than, like, in Hollywood, California.
Anyways, like I said, I'm going to sign off for today, folks. If you like what you saw,
CW does a lot of the filming up there.
If you like what you saw, why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button for some more Cherry Hill. Once again, my name's Iain Robson, and I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys later.